The call goes to voicemail while I'm standing under white lights that were supposed to feel holy. My dress is heavy. My hands are steady. My parents' seats are empty. I step outside the venue, heels sinking into gravel, and dial again. This time my mother answers, breathless, music thudding behind her like a second heartbeat. "Oh," she says. "We meant to call earlier." There's frosting in her voice, sugar, distraction. "Where are you?" I ask. A pause. Then, like it's obvious, like I'm the unreasonable one. "It's your sister's birthday. You know we couldn't miss her party." The line hums. My name is called from inside. Someone asks if I'm okay. I stare at the closed door, at the reflection of myself in the glass stitched into lace, eyes hollowed out by understanding. "Oh," I say, "that's all." I hang up before she can explain why this makes sense in her head. I tell myself there's been a mistake, that they'll walk in late, apologetic, laughing about traffic or confusion. I scan the room during the vows, during the applause, during the dinner. Nothing. My sister sends a picture instead. Candles, balloons, a caption. "Couldn't do this without mom and dad." I smile for photographs. I dance. I thank guests for coming. I do not mention the seats. I also stop paying their bills that night. The mortgage auto draft, their insurance, the phone plan I've been covering since my first promotion. I don't rage. I don't announce. I simply open my laptop in the hotel room and remove myself like a line item that's finally been noticed. I tell myself this is enough. It isn't. They call 2 weeks later. There's confusion first, then irritation. The bank says the payment bounced. My father says, "Did you forget?" "No," I say. Silence stretches. I can almost see him recalibrating. "Well," my mother cuts in, "we assumed after everything we've done for you you'd continue helping. Family helps family." I wait for the familiar guilt to rise. It doesn't. Instead, something colder clicks into place. I start looking backward, at old emails, group texts, the way my sister's milestones were always emergencies and mine were calendar conflicts, the way I was praised for being independent, while quietly expected to subsidize their comfort. I request documents, power of attorney forms they had me sign years ago, just in case. I read the fine print this time. My name everywhere. Their debts attached to my credit like shadows. I say nothing. I watch. The investigation is methodical. I pull statements. I notice withdrawals I don't recognize. Payments rerouted. Accounts opened under joint access they never mention. I play the dutiful daughter on the phone. "Oh, I'm sure it's a misunderstanding." Inside, I catalog. My sister's birthday wasn't a coincidence. It was a reminder of hierarchy, a ceremony of erasure. I meet with a lawyer quietly. I don't ask about revenge. I ask about exposure. She nods as I lay out the papers, the timeline, the transfers. "This is financial exploitation," she says gently. I don't correct her. I've known longer. I invite them to lunch. Neutral ground. Public. Controlled. They arrive together, rehearsed concern on their faces. "We were worried," my mother says. "You've been distant." I slide the folder across the table. They don't open it at first. Then my father does. The color drains from his face in increments. Mortgage in my name. Loans consolidated without consent. Their retirement quietly funded by my compliance. My mother reaches for my hand. I move it away. "You were always so capable," she says weakly. "We thought you didn't mind." "I did," I say. "You just didn't listen." My sister isn't there. She never is when consequences show up. I don't raise my voice. I don't cry. I tell them I've revoked access, that the accounts are frozen, that the lawyer will contact them with next steps. My father looks small for the first time in my life. "You do this to us?" he asks. I think of the empty chairs, the cake, the picture sent instead of love. "Yes," I say. They try everything after that. Tears, accusations, relatives calling to ask why I'm being cruel. I send one email, factual, documented, brief. The calls stop. I hear later that the house is being sold, that my sister is upset I cause stress, that my parents don't understand how it came to this. I don't respond. Sometimes I think about the version of me who stood outside the venue, phone pressed to her ear, still hoping. She doesn't live here anymore. In her place is something quieter, sharper. I didn't take revenge. I took my name back. And when I remember the wedding, I don't think of the empty seats. I think of the moment I finally stopped filling them.